everybody, welcome back. My hair is shorter and I haven't filmed in like 3 months, but that's okay. So I had the day off today. I just wanted to, well, I don't even know if you'd want to catch up with me. It's not like I've been doing anything with my life, but anyways, wanted to get ready, just talk about some products, but you've already heard about a bunch of these, so it's not like it's a favorites video. But yeah, so it is April and just wanted to say hey, and since I had time, thought I would film. Ignore the background because yeah, right now I have like nothing, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off with my MAC Fix Plus. I always do this lately. Gives a little extra hydration and it like gives like a slight tackiness when it dries down, and then I always go over it with an illuminating primer. I am loving illuminating primers. Can't tell if that's MAC Fix Plus or if my nose is running. Awesome. Anyways, so lately I know I talked about the L'Oreal Lumi Magic primer, is that what it was, a while ago? But then I did like an order on Walgreens and a while ago, and they had this like sampler bag, and the Physicians Formula Spotlight primer came in, and this is definitely darker and like shimmerier, but I've been really liking it under my foundation. So I literally just give that MAC Fix Plus a minute to set, do a pump on my finger here, might as well zoom you in while we're at it. There we go. Fan my face off, and then I just kind of start by putting it in these areas and then eventually just put the rest all over, and it gives a really nice glow. Now if you don't like super shimmery or like sparkly products, or like, it's not sparkly or glittery, but like when you get like super up close, I don't know how much you can tell, it obviously has a glow to it. In certain linings you can tell it's like, you know, that more shimmery product, but I really like it and I always use it under my foundation lately. I've just been really into the glowiness, even though we're going to set it and make it look more matte later. Anyways, moving on. That was that stuff. Now I'm going to go in with my CYO Lifeproof and the lightest shade 101. I've been really loving this. I have got a backup of it already. This can go dewy or matte depending on your skin, the time of year, and what products you're using it with. Why did I just pump that onto my hand? That's not what I do with it. Oh Lord. You don't film in 3 months and you don't know what you're doing anymore. Anyways, so I honestly use quite a bit of this product, although it is only $7. I use like 2 or 3 pumps on my whole face. I warm it up with my finger. Hopefully I'm staying in focus. And then I start by just like smearing it everywhere. Or dotting it, I guess you could say. Then I just take whatever foundation brush is clean. Sometimes it's an oval brush, sometimes it's not. I'm just gonna grab this oval brush. I got these on a set off Amazon. Oh god, my hair just stuck to my foundation. Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. The Amazon Prime van's out in my neighborhood. For once it's not for me though. Sorry, I'm looking in my viewfinder. Let me grab my mirror. Because I always do my makeup super up close to a mirror. So yeah. But anyway, so it's been forever since I filmed. I'm just going to pick up some on my brush. Mostly because, one, I was lacking motivation just because I felt like I didn't have anything to film. But then after like 3 months, you know, you feel like, oh, I should probably catch people up. And the funny thing is, like, since I don't have that big of a following, I didn't think anybody would actually miss me on YouTube. But then Kara Lachelle's like, where are you? I'm like, I have a friend! Which sounds pathetic. I'm such an introvert that I'm like, who cares? It's not like I'm that active, but apparently somebody did. But I'm happy about that. It makes me feel loved. So I've always been dragging this down my neck lately. Now this doesn't have like super full coverage or anything, but it does look super skin-like. It just goes on so smooth and beautiful. Like, it is one of the most like natural foundations I've had, like natural finish-wise, that still looks beautiful and works really well with my routine. And I do have a lot of redness on my nose. Things don't stick to my nose too well, so I don't really hold that against my foundations, because lately it's like some days they do, some days they just don't mesh with my nose. Why didn't I bring a baby wipe? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Some days I literally just take this as a base concealer and I put it all over my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and do that just so I don't have to wipe as much off. Because I stopped using correctors under my eyes. Because the one I was trying, I thought about using it today, but it's just too orange and you can like see it through everything. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, so it looks good. Now I'm going to take my concealer. And I stopped using my Tarte Creaseless Concealer just because I feel like I don't need it. I'm still using my Tarte Shape Tape. I use this shade Fair. And I always use this basically on a daily basis on my chin, down my nose. My nose is the big area where I need it the most, just because that's where the most redness is. And then I kind of, you know, do this. I'm probably using too much, but this is just what I've always done, especially for my under eye circles. But yeah, so anyways, updates. As you know, we sold our house. We're building a house. We will be moving out in about a month. Then we're going on a vacation. I'm not saying where, but we're going on a vacation. So I kind of want to do a pack with me kind of video and like a haul video to show you all the things I'm going to take on our vacation. And what else? Oh, Kenzie. I'm not sure if this video is going up today or not. So today is April 5th. Her birthday is in 2 days on Sunday, so we're going to be celebrating that. She will be 2. So it's super exciting. I never use this brush for this. I always just use my smaller oval brush. Oh well. I just love this way this spreads out the product. But yeah, so she'll be 2, so we're having a party for her. We got her some new bedroom furniture, and I'm actually using one of the nightstands as a table for that right now. Okay, once I kind of get it where I want it. Oh, this sponge has too much water in it. Actually, it's not that bad. I just take my makeup sponge and blend over everything to get rid of any spots I couldn't reach with my brush, to make sure there's no like super crazy creasing. And once I've done that, my new routine is to do my eyebrows and let it set for a minute. So I'm still on my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm not sure when I'm going to run out of this. But I did get the e.l.f. Precise Brow Pencil because it was literally $5. So I figured if that one works, I could just switch to that one. But if I don't like the formula, then I'll just go back to this one. But yeah. Oh, I suck at brows. Yeah, so our house should be done like the beginning of June. They had a couple weather delays because Nebraska hates itself. We had flooding, although we didn't have flooding like where we were. It was like in the smaller towns and at some other towns. So we weren't actually like affected by it. But like if you lived along the river, you were. And so there's flooding. And the flooding happened because we literally had a blizzard before. And so everything was ice. In Nebraska weather is so back and forth that it can be like 40 one day and 70 the next. So what happened was literally all the blizzard was there because it was cold, and it was a lot because we had a lot of snow. It was ridiculous how much snow we got. And then it all melted at once. So then you have that on all your rivers, and obviously you can't get it off. So all of a sudden all that rapid melting just caused overflow everywhere, and it was nuts. Like there was ice jams that broke. So there was massive flooding, and so now a lot of places are in the cleanup stage. We're waiting for water to recede still. It was absolutely nuts. Oh, that's somebody outside. So yeah, lots of flooding, but now I mean, obviously there's still a lot of damage to be cleaned up, which is going to take months. But yeah, so we weren't personally affected by that. However, it did work out for us. So my in-laws, they took a bunch of our furniture. Since we're moving, we're not going to take most of our furniture because we were just storing it and we didn't know what to do with it, if we were going to sell it, whatever. So we ended up actually giving a lot of it away to flood victims, which worked out really well, so we don't have to, you know, store it when we're moving and waiting for our house to be done. So it worked out perfectly. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. I feel like when I'm filming, I'm so distracted that I like can't get my, I wonder if it's because I rest my elbow on a desk when I do my eyebrows, but we're gonna stop there for now. Just gonna brush through them. I mean, they really don't look that bad. They're just not exactly how I want them. Oh my gosh, guys, so I've been buying things from, you know, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. And I'm going to take my Essence Make Me Brow and just set these in place how they are. And my husband was like, what are you buying at Ulta? I'm like, sorry, so 21 Days of Beauty sale. He's like, that's fine. It's just space it out. So the last thing I bought was the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. Just because it looked beautiful. And I'm like, if it's half off, that's like 15 bucks. It was totally worth it. So yeah, I got that today. And I think that's the last thing I'm going to buy. I wanted to get the MAC Fix Plus, but it was only for Diamond and Platinum members. Diamond and Platinum, wow, I'm talking way too fast. And I am not either of those, so I was really bummed about that. Oh, that's my washing machine. I was like, what's that sound? Now I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder. Yes, I know I've mentioned this a lot, and then some people are like, holy scent. I realized I'm used to the scent, so I don't notice it anymore. I'm going to blend out my eye crease before I set that. So yeah, it does have a scent. I'm sorry to people who were like, oh my gosh, you talk about this all the time, I'm going to try it, then they're put off by it. I apologize. I'm just so used to it and it really doesn't bother me. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more. And I'm just using my Dampen Real Technique sponge. I got the Stands Out Beauty sponge, but I haven't used it yet. And I feel like my Real Technique sponges, they get so easily stained and they wear down so easily that like I don't like buying them all the time. So I also, on Ulta's website, not part of the 21 Days of Beauty, but I did pick up a couple of e.l.f. sponges. There was only like 4 reviews, but they were all really good, so I'm like, oh god. So we're going to try those out, and if they suck, they suck, but whatever. Okay, so I've set my under eyes and around my line areas as I move out of frame because everything's on a desk next to me, so I apologize for that. Okay, sometimes I don't have to set my face with this, but I'm going to use the slightest bit of my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder just on like this outer C because I'm afraid of things not blending all the time. If my skin was super dry, I wouldn't do this. So that's like all I do is I just throw my brush around, e.l.f. complexion brush by the way. So I mean, yes, I put a lot of glowy products on, but I also set my face, but throughout the day usually everything warms up to my skin and I use setting spray so it does look glowy. I just realized that if I don't put that glowy primer under, it just looks worse throughout the day, so it helps it look not as bad, I guess you could say. Alright, now I'm going to just go in. I'm going to use my same brush and just use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The only thing I don't like about this bronzer is the packaging. I am not into the cute packaging at all. Although the Too Faced packaging now, I don't really mind it. I'm just going to lightly bronze my skin. It just gives a little bit of warmth to the face. It looks nice. You're probably watching this going, quit, going out of focus. Sorry, I keep it on autofocus, and whenever I like really start doing my makeup, I never pay attention. So yeah, we're looking good today. Alright, for my highlight, I'm going to use my favorite subtle highlighter. It is my MAC Lightscapagde, and I always take this on an e.l.f. tapered, small tapered brush. I feel like I have a dog fuzz on my face. So I just pick some of it up. Start with my nose. It just gives like the most beautiful, like subtle natural glow. However, if you do want to build this up, it is completely possible. I didn't build my concealer very well there. I'll have to fix that later. Nothing a little powder can't fix. Okay. Dog hair. Nope, I just can't do my makeup today. Alright, I'm going to grab just a little bit of the eyeshadow brush and dip it into my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. And go around my nose a little bit where I forgot to blend that out and just kind of buff it. It's going to set and blend it as I do it. And if it looks like crap, oh well. Okay, so we are very subtly highlighted. I want to do my blush now. I'm going to use my Essence Satin Touch Blush in Satin Coral today with an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I love this for blush just because you can make it like, it just feels like you can be more delicate with it. Just going to roll it in there. I hope I don't use too much. Smile. And this is a slightly glowy blush. It just looks so beautiful and natural on the cheeks. I just love having a nice glowiest cheek. What the F? I wonder if that's the roof guy. We're getting our roof fixed. Nebraska wind. Awful. Awful, awful. It will destroy your roof. But we're getting it fixed, so that's good. Okay, I can always put on more blush later, but I don't want to put on too much right now. Hope he's not going to ring my doorbell because I don't want to answer. Oh, and I wanted to mention the eye palette I used today. Woo! Lately I haven't been doing my eyes, but I wanted to pull this back out because I love it. This is the old Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Night palette. It's limited edition from years ago, but mine's still good and I still love it, so I still use it. I'm going to do a really quick eye look. Hey, sorry guys. So, I was in the middle of what I was doing last, and the roof guy showed up, and I didn't want him to see me literally talking to my camera and doing my makeup, so I felt really self-conscious. So I'll just kind of run through what I finished up doing with my eyes. And sorry, the lighting's terrible, but... So I start with Millennial in my crease, then I threw this shade in my crease, which is Girls Night, and then I always take Pink Pearl on my lid, and then top it with Selfie, and then do my brow bone with Chandelier. Love this palette. And then I also went into my Sleek contour palette right here, sorry. And I used this to touch up my brows a little bit. And then I always use my setting sprays before I do my eyes and lips. So I started with my MAC Fix Plus. It kind of melts everything into the skin. Finished off with my Milani. And I always press it in the skin with my Real Technique sponge. Now I'm going to do my lips. So I'm just going to take my Lord & Berry pencil. And I apologize for the light being absolute terrible right here, but I don't want him to see me. I literally moved into my kitchen. And I know I'm not the only YouTuber that feels that way. Like, I'm still relying on my natural light because those box lights I mentioned a while ago don't have like, I don't have the right stand for them, so eventually when we move, I'm just going to get some set of umbrella lights so I don't have to worry about it. But anyways, I'm going to take, so on Amazon they have these like Revlon lip box gifts which are super awesome, and the one I got was the lip glosses with a lipstick, and it's like 20 bucks, and there's a lot of different ones, so it's not super cheap, but this is so beautiful. I'm just going to top my lips off with this color. What is this? This is 205 Snow Pink / Rose Nash. Oh, that must be a different language, but it's so beautiful. Not that you can see it. And these are sheer, this one's at least a sheer gloss. And they don't really have a scent to them. Sorry, I'm looking in my mirror. Worst get ready with me ever, but I don't care. Now, the last thing I do is my mascara. And I've just lately been using this MAC mascara I got in my Christmas gift. Topped with the Cosmetics Superhero. So, yeah. That's just kind of an update on what we're doing. We're still in the midst of packing and selling things for our house, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to get it up today. If I don't, I apologize. And like I said, filming has been really sporadic for me lately, but yeah. So I'm trying to do my best since I had the time today. I wanted to get ready with you guys, show you what I've been using. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!